So the women's 800 meters, race 1 in the short distance slam. On the outside, we've got Sage Herta-Klecker, ran an indoor personal best. Trains in Boulder. Then Mary Mora, the reigning world champion. We've got world championships later this year in Tokyo, where she'll defend that title. Bronze medal at the Olympic Games. Nikki Hiltz is the US mile record holder, just to underline the credentials of the longer distance. What a talent this young lady is. Deriba Welteji missed out on the medal at the Olympic Games, probably by chasing her teammate a little bit too hard, but don't write her off. She started life as an 800-meter runner as a junior, so will go well here, I'm pretty sure. Jess Hull has worked very hard to improve her 800, which has fed into her 1500-meter racing. So the Australian, who'll be heading home straight after slam to the Australian Championships coming up shortly. Latoya Gould-Toppin. Getting a great cheer from her home crowd, the 34-year-old. Has been in pretty good form the last couple of years. Heather McLean ran a personal best last summer, 1:58.77. Has already raced a fair bit in 2025, and we're only into the first week in April. And then watch out for Susan Ajore, another US-based Kenyan, trains in Arizona, I think. And the 800, again, the 1500 folk here, the ones who will be looking to the 1500 to perhaps perform a bit better, but all of them have got good pedigree in the 800 meters. 2 laps of the track, race 1 in the women's short distance.
Get a sense of the pride of the Jamaican public with that response to Latoya Gould.
Well, the guys are just watching them go off the line. Well, Teji went off pretty slowly. Just we're looking to see who thinks, right, can I get away here? Jess Hull will always struggle a little bit for the pace in the first 200 meters. Looks like Heather McLean has started pretty quickly on the inside. So as they go down the back straight, they'll go through the first 200. Herta-Klecker just moving across. And Mary Mora has a habit sometimes of going to the front, then sort of slows it down and then goes again. But nobody allowing her to do that here, so she's took back in 3rd place on the shoulder of Nikki Hiltz.
Well, McLean leading right there. She was at the World Indoor Championships in the 1500, so she does have that speed right now. She's sharp, but I really like Susan Ajore with this double, the 8:15. She's got such strength. She can run a 5K, but she also is good over both of those distances. And here we go, lap to go already.
Nikki Hiltz decides to keep this pace going, but they're all bunched very, very tightly indeed. McLean just relinquishing the lead. Well, Teji is well placed right up there. Jory just stuck on the curb. Jess Hull at the back, just trying to stay with this pace, but starts to make a move down the back straight. But where is Mary Mora? She's in 3rd place. The 800-meter specialist really needs to win this one if she's going to have a chance. Looks a little bit challenged for pace for me at the moment. Now Mora just tries to go with Hiltz, but the other athletes in front of her, well, Teji in particular, just moving quickly, has clipped Ajore, who's just gone back there, been balked. Jess Hull finds a gap. Mary Mora really struggling. So Nikki Hiltz out in front. Well, Teji and Hull, the 1500 folks out in front here. Nikki Hiltz trying to take the win, but well, Teji trying to stay strong. Hull looking for room on the outside. Hiltz is hanging on. The line is coming. Is she going to get there? She gets it on the lean. 1:58.24. Hiltz wins the 8. The 1500 specialist took it to the 800-meter runners there.
This should not surprise anybody, to be honest. Hiltz has been running so well. Won the 1500 and the 3000 indoors for the U.S. Hiltz also has been one to double in meets, as I was saying in the lead up to this race before the gun went off. Hiltz is not afraid of doubling at meets. She's been trying, have been trying to get into meets to be able to practice what this is going to do or what this is going to feel like. Look at this.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. Well, Tedji, 158.29. Jess Hull in third, a personal best at this distance. Really is phenomenal. 30 flat for the last 200. Hiltz did a great job. There was a bit of a clip there from Well Tedji with Susan Ajori. It's the rough and tumble of 800-meter running for me. Very physical race, right? I mean, this is what it's all about. But for Susan Ajori to regroup and to come back, she finished very strong. But it affected all of those women, all of them in this race. So Nikki Hiltz, they did it again. Give them a little space in the last 200 meters. Almost like they get to regroup and pour it on. Held it up. You know, these guys were all contesting the 1500 at the Olympic Games. There was a little bit of a little bit of elbow right at the end there. Hiltz wasn't going to give that victory away, having worked so hard. 30 flat the last 200. All the work was done early on. When you're in front and you control it, if you stay strong like that, it's really hard for people to get past you. Mary Mora, very, very disappointing. That was her event, the defending world champion, and finishes all the way back in last place at 1 point. Good luck in the 1500 meter, Mary. I look forward to seeing you hopefully come and contest that. But congratulations to Nikki Hiltz.